Welcome to Public Speaking. I'm Beth McCormick, the teacher of this one semester junior-senior elective. I've been teaching public speaking for many years at Portland High School, and it's one of my all-time favorite classes to teach for two reasons. The first reason is because public speaking is a vital skill, and it's something I feel it's extremely important for the students to learn, as it's a skill that they can carry with them for the rest of their lives, in their careers, and also in their daily lives as they communicate with those around them. Now, the second reason why I love teaching this class so much, I have to admit, it's more of a selfish reason. As you can imagine, teachers spend a great deal of their day talking. So I love the fact that during public speaking, I can sit in my classroom surrounded by my students and hand the podium over to them and allow them to take center stage and do the majority of the talking. It's a great experience for them. It's also a refreshing change of pace for me. Now, I start the class by teaching them all the tools that it takes to become an effective public speaker. Those tools include projection and rate of speech and tonal variety, posture, body language. We also talk about how to write a good speech. And these are all skills that they will use in various speaking opportunities throughout the semester. Students have already given two speeches. The first one was the Shoebox Speech. Now, that's kind of a glorified adult version of show and tell, where students were asked to bring in a shoebox filled with 6 items that they felt best represented parts of their personality. It was a great first speech because what do students know better than themselves? And hopefully, what do they have the most enthusiasm about? Themselves and things that are important to them. It's also a great first speech because it gives the entire class a chance to get to know each other and learn interesting things about their classmates. Last week's speech was a little more challenging than the shoebox. It's called the impromptu speech, and that's where I have students pull a topic at random out of a basket, and they have 1 minute to think about what they're going to say, and they then have to speak for at least 1 minute about that topic. Now, impromptu speech topics are pretty odd. They range from, marshmallows, to toilet paper, to Valentine's Day, to tattoos. Students did a great job last week. They all managed to speak for at least 1 minute and share with us interesting stories about those random topics. Well, now they are currently working on their manuscript speech, and this shows their knowledge of how to write a good speech. They have to research one of their impromptu topics, and they have to write a 4 to 6 minute speech where they will inform and entertain their audience about that topic. They also have to bring in a slide presentation, which will help enhance the content. There are going to be a number of other speaking opportunities throughout the semester. The next speech will be the demonstration speech, where each student will teach the rest of the class a particular skill that they have. They'll also do an award speech, where each student has to present an award to another student in the class. They will also have to do a eulogy. Now, I know that sounds somewhat depressing and sad, and it is. However, I want to give students real-world opportunities to speak, and unfortunately, giving a eulogy is something that a lot of us will have to do at some point in our lives. So I always like to give parents a little warning about the eulogy because I ask students to pick someone in their life who they feel is important to them, someone that perhaps someday they may have to eulogize. And I know that's kind of freaks parents out a bit, and I apologize for that. But rather than be upset by that, please, you should feel honored if you hear your child saying, I'm going to eulogize you for my class. Now, on a brighter note, after the eulogies, we'll move to the wedding toast, another real world speaking experience that I'm hoping that our students will be able to have at some point in their lives. There are a lot of different opportunities the students will have throughout the semester to become more confident, more comfortable speakers. And I hope that they enjoy the class, and I hope that they learn to become more confident in themselves. Please take an opportunity to ask your children how this class is going and what they're talking about in class and what speeches they're listening to in class too. I hope they end up enjoying this class as much as I enjoy teaching it. Thank you for watching my video.